Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Gemology for Schmucks. My name is Peter Nelson, and I'm here to guide you in everything you need to know about gemstones and gemstone cutting. In a previous episode called The Perfect Crystals for Gem Cutters, I spoke about 3 different types of crystals that I believe that every new lapidary should get their hands on because it will teach you all the skills that you need to cut much higher value rough without breaking the bank for now. Now, a bunch of you reached out to me at thegemshepherd.com and contacted me directly, asking me if I could source that rough for you. And the answer is absolutely yes. So today, briefly, I would like to tell you about some of the qualities that I can get a hold of for you, tell you what the prices are, and for those of you that would like to purchase, please do contact me at thegemshepherd@gmail.com. Just for the sake of clarity, to point that out now, everything will be in grams and US dollars. So the first stone that I recommend for a lot of people is Goshenite. It's a colorless variety of beryl. If you can cut Goshenite, you can cut aquamarine. And the value difference is magnitudes apart. But if you can cut this inexpensive stone, you can cut the expensive stone. So the first quality is what I like to call the Dream Team. The Dream Team are crystals that have very little wastage. These are stones that you can just dop up and cut now. I've also pre-selected them so that they have the right proportions so that you can just go ahead and cut your stone and get an ideal stone out of it. You don't have to worry about subdividing the stone to avoid window. So that makes the Dream Team ideal to start on because it removes a lot of the complexity that goes in with figuring out how to use your machine, how to cut those diagrams, etc., etc. And when you finish, it's a huge confidence booster. This material is a lot cleaner than most of the Goshenite you will find, or that I even started on. My material was much more included and lower value. This is higher value. So the Dream Team Goshenite I'm making available for $20 per gram. Fantastic to begin on, fantastic to finish on, and also much easier to resell because anybody who's learning how to facet will need crystals like this. Buy as much as you want, resell as much as you want. Who cares? There's no such thing as a used crystal. There are such things as broken crystals. The second quality of colorless beryl or Goshenite that I would like to point out is what I call golden opportunities. Now, this is a very large-faced stone, but it's very flat. So if you went ahead and cut an entire stone, one stone out of this, it's going to have a huge face and a humongous window. So this is not ideal to cut without planning what stones you can get out of it first. There are also some areas over on the sides that need to be ground away in preforming stage. Otherwise, your stone is going to have structural integrity issues. So this type of material is substantially less expensive than the Dream Team. But the golden opportunities are there because if you look at the stone and you evaluate the rough, which is a skill you will need in the future as a faceter, you may be able to get 4 good-sized stones out of this for the depth. So whether you're going with the Dream Team or the Golden Opportunities, both of them are great stones to have. Maybe get some of both. The easy and satisfying and highly clean Dream Team is fantastic to start on, and then advancing into the Golden Opportunities helps you to stretch your budget while also building the skills of evaluating rough. This I'm selling for $12 a gram. These do have significant inclusions. Some of the stones are cracked. You will have to evaluate them to get your best value out of the stones. But as I said, those are skills you will need as a faceter in the future. So ideally, in my opinion, I would suggest getting both the Dream Team and the Golden Opportunities. That's it for Goshenite. Well, it's not it for Goshenite. This is a jar full of nonsense. This is what I started on. And this is what we fondly call in the trade aquarium gravel. This I won't sell you because frankly it's depressing. There are some stones that would have originally been in this that I went ahead and cut, and this parcel had to be purchased in order to get those pieces. But that is so much more work, so much more complex, and so much more frustrating than either the Golden Opportunities or the Dream Team. So leave this alone. If you're buying from a random seller online, the chances that you end up with a lot of aquarium gravel are high. You're not saving money if you're not using it. So leave that alone. The other stones that I featured in the video are red and purple garnet. Garnets such as this are a very similar size to the Goshenite that I was just showing you. These are ideal to cut initial stones. They're not so small that they would be fidgety and frustrating to cut because they cut too fast, but they're also not so large that you blow your entire budget on one stone. When you set yourself a goal for a volume of work, maybe 1 stone a week, you need about 50 stones to get through the year, right? 52 weeks in a year. Stones this size are not going to break the bank. Now this is an open colored garnet. When you're finished cutting this stone, it's going to be much more eye-catching. These are higher price, but they're also higher value. These I sell for $30 a gram. In this parcel, they're between 1 and 2 gram sizes. There are smaller stones if you really need to stretch your budget, but these are stones you'll never be embarrassed to have. And again, just like with the Dream Team, these are easy to resell. These are not garnets that everybody gets to see. If you really need to stretch your budget, then you can go for the darker or closed color garnets, and those would be more of your golden opportunity. You can learn how to cut the stone, but personally I find it a little bit depressing when you know that you're going to spend hours and hours and hours on a stone, and then it comes up and you go, well, it's fine. But if you do need to stretch your budget and you want to pad out your selection of rough, let me know. I can work with your budget. And the last type of crystal that I suggested in the video was topaz. Whether it's blue topaz or colorless topaz, those crystals will teach you how to deal with stones that have cleavage, and also higher value varieties of topaz, such as imperial topaz or pink topaz. Those can retail for thousands of dollars a carat. But fortunately, if you're learning how to cut and you want to build your skills on something very cheap, colorless topaz I can sell for $2 a gram. And that will teach you everything that you need to know, create nice and sparkly gems for you, and also build the skills that you will need to go towards those higher value varieties. So as a recap, the Dream Team Goshenite is $20 a gram. Golden opportunities are $12 a gram. Open color garnets are $30 a gram, and colorless topaz I can get for you for $2 a gram. If you will send me an email at thegemshepherd@gmail.com, let me know what budget you're working with, and we can create a selection that fits your budget and your goals. Shipping worldwide, we go through FedEx, and we have a partner that provides services for $25 for anything under 500 grams. If you want to get a whole bunch of stones there at the beginning, set yourself a nice goal, then that is going to be the most cost-effective way to do it. Get one parcel, maybe buy with a couple of friends. Everything under 500 grams goes for the same price in shipping. And that, of course, comes with tracking information. So there you go. You've got some prices that you can work with. Think about your budget. Think about what you would like. Send me an email, and I can talk through the details with you, and we can get you what you need. So best of luck to you in your fasting adventure, and until next time, bye-bye.